Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Miss BT here, coming to you guys today with a nail video. I'm super excited to share this with you guys. So, as most of us, we've been under quarantine, stay at home, stay safe, shelter in place, all of those things. And that has definitely tapped into a new creative segment of myself. And now your girl is Nail Tech Brit. As y'all know, I'm not really a nail tech, so don't come for me in these comments. But I'm going to show you guys how I got this full set using Makartt Polygel. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Okay, so the first step is to prep your nails properly. So what I'm doing here is I use the Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover, and so right now I'm just cleaning my cuticles, pushing those back a little bit very gently and making sure that I don't have any dead skin around where I'm getting ready to apply my nails, as well as filing, trimming them down, cleaning them. I also use some dehydrate and some protein bond in this prep process, so I'll show you guys that here in just a few seconds as well. Okay, so I am using the Makartt Polygel kit, and I purchased this off of Amazon. It comes with 6 glitters, 3 polygels in colors pink, clear, and white. Comes with your top coat, your base coat, your Dualforms. It also comes with a 24-watt UV LED lamp, which comes in handy. Only thing it does not come with is your slip solution. So that's what helps you kind of move your polygel around. So what you'll need for that is alcohol, 70% or greater isopropyl alcohol. So with this being my first time doing my own nails, I did decide to do the Dualforms instead of using traditional tips. And so what I'm doing now is I'm going to go ahead and fit the Dualforms to my nails. And so all of the Dualforms have numbers on them, and they are also reusable. So that is super duper convenient. The only thing is that they're not already sorted. So I do have to kind of go through them and shuffle through them to kind of find my appropriate size. But if you're unable to find your size, you can kind of file them down a little bit to fit your nail a little bit better. Or the kit also comes with paper Dualforms, so that you can use those as well if you're unable to find your good fit. But what you want to do with these Dualforms is make sure that they fit sidewall to sidewall. So as you can see, I'm kind of looking at them from different angles to make sure that it's the right fit for my nail and that it's going to cover it fully, as well as give it a nice little curve. And so there's just those kind of little steps that you take to kind of look through them and make sure that they fit good. So once I have found all of my Dualform sizes, I'm going to go ahead and hop back into the nail prep. So I am just filing down my nails a little bit here, just making sure that they are nice and prepped and ready for the polygel. And so I went ahead and just lightly filed across the top of my nail, very, very, very lightly. And then I just went ahead and filed them down. So here I am just kind of cleaning them or wiping them down with alcohol. So now I'm just going to go ahead and open up my polygel. It is very sticky, so you guys be careful. Make sure that you have a nice clean lint-free surface. So then the next thing I'm going to do is use this nail prep dehydrator, and I'm just going to swipe a nice little thin layer of this all over my nails. And then right after that, I am going to put on this protein bond as well, right on top of the nail dehydrator. And these two items did not come with the kit. I did purchase these separately on Amazon, so I'll have those linked down below as well. I did see that this is a part of the nail prep process, even at the nail shop, and so I wanted to make sure I did not skip this step to help prolong my nails. Alright, so first step in the kit is the base gel. So I'm going to go ahead and put a thin layer of base gel on my nails here, and you'll see me kind of do that, just making sure that it's nice and even. And once I put this thin layer of base gel on, I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 90 seconds. And you want to make sure that you're nice and neat with this process. Don't get any of the base gel on your actual skin or anything like that. You want to make sure that it's nice and neat and on your actual nail, nowhere else. Color within the lines. So this lamp does only have one on or off button. It does come with a removable bottom, so it's easy for you to do gel polish on your toes, which is what I did, and I love it. And so with this lamp, it is an LED UV lamp. So I just turned it on, and I do believe it was for about 90 seconds that my nails were in there. And it does have an automatic setting. So when you just press the little button, when you put your hand in, it senses it and it'll go on and off. So now for the poly gel. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, just watching this makes me so nervous. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm just gonna put a little dollop, like a dollop of daisy. I'm gonna put a little dollop of gel, and I put it on the spatula. So this kit comes with a two-ended spatula brush that you need for your polygel. So what I did was I dipped my spatula part into my little alcohol there that you see in that little dapping dish, which is also from Amazon. And I went ahead and just put a little bit of gel on there. And so you want to make sure that you don't use too much alcohol when you're moving your polygel around, but then also making sure that your brush is not dry so that it does not get sticky and just make this huge mess. So what you'll see me do here is I'm pretty much just forming the nail inside of this dual form, and I'm using as much polygel, as little or as much polygel as I feel is necessary for me to get the look and the length that I am going for. So that's what I'm going to be doing here, and I pretty much repeat that for all of my nails. So what I'm doing is I'm also making sure that I have enough polygel on the sidewalls as well as in different areas, and that there's no spots that are too thin. So you'll see me add a little bit more polygel just based on kind of what I'm seeing and how I felt like I needed to add a little bit more. And then once I put the actual dual form on, that's when it got a little challenging because some of the polygel did start to ooze out just a little bit. So you want to make sure that when you put your dual form on, you're not pressing down too hard to where all of your gel starts to spew out and then it gets too thin on your actual nails. So you'll see me just kind of take my brush and some alcohol and clean out that polygel around the cuticles to make it nice and clean, as well as flip it over and clean up the bottom as well and make sure that that's nice and flat. And then I did see a little bit of a gap after I did that, so that's when I went ahead and added a little bit more polygel before I cured. All right, so my right hand is complete, and after I got done with my right hand, I was super confident because they came out really good. So what I decided to do for the other hand was pre-plan my dual forms. So the good thing about polygel is that it does not set until you cure it, so you have ample amount of time to form and reform and add and remove product until you actually cure it in the lamp. So what I did was I went ahead and formed all 5 of my nails in the dual forms, and I just made sure that I kept my area lint and dust free, like I didn't file or do anything like that, since I did have the uncured polygel just kind of sitting there. And then you'll see here in just a second that I went ahead and did like 2 dual forms at a time. So I went ahead and cured 2 fingers, or I can't remember now, but I think I did 2 fingers at a time just to kind of speed up the process a little bit too. And no, your eyes are not deceiving you. Those are little bear's tiny hands creeping into the camera view. He was trying to climb up in my lap as I was trying to finish up my other hand. But the good thing about polygel, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but it does not have a scent or a smell. For the slip solution, it's rubbing alcohol, and then the actual polygel itself does not have a scent or like a harsh smell or anything like that. So luckily I'm able to do this in the kitchen and there are no harsh smells or anything that impact me or my little one or my husband. So it does not smell like a nail shop. So I am all done and I have cured my nails for the appropriate amount of time. And now I'm just kind of going through and checking to make sure that they cured all the way through, just kind of looking at them and then just really examining before I start popping off these Dualforms. So this part is so satisfying. It's probably like the most fun part of actually doing your nails with Dualforms is popping them off. So what you do is you just pinch the tip and you just wiggle, 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 left, right, left, right, left, right, and then it will pop off. And then all of a sudden you get this beautiful nail that's all nice and shiny, but you will still need to file it and all of that stuff. But it comes out really nice and smooth. And so what I did was I just went ahead and popped all of them off, and I'm showing you guys this in real time. I didn't fast forward this part or anything, just so you guys could actually see like how much effort, or really how little effort it takes to pop off the Dualforms. And then what I'm doing is, as I'm taking them off, because they are reusable, I'm just kind of setting them to the side so that I can clean them with alcohol. But I also just kind of checked to see if there were any spots that were a little bit thin or missing some polygel and, you know, all of that type of stuff. This was my first time, remember, very first time ever doing my own nails. So you'll see me here in just a second just kind of take a little bit of polygel and add it to some of the spots that I noticed on my nails were a little bit thinner than I wanted. And so I just kind of clean that up a little bit here. And I'm showing you guys this because, like I said, this is my first time doing was my first time using polygel and doing my nails at home. And so you may also run into some of these kind of little roadblocks or little quirks or whatever as you're going through the process as well. And it's completely normal, and you do not have to use Dualforms every time you touch up your nails. You can just kind of do what I did right here and just put a little bit directly on the nail and smooth that out nice and neat, and then you'll just re-cure that after you've made your, I guess you could say, made your edits on your nails. All right, y'all, here are my nails after they've been cured, filed, buffed. They are my desired length and shape, and I am so proud of myself. Like, just looking at this, it's like, oh my God, girl, you did that. You really did that. All right, so once my nails were filed, buffed, and I wiped them clean so they didn't have any of the kind of file residue on it or anything, I went ahead and did my top coat. So I'm using the top coat gel that came with the kit. So it is a Makartt top coat, and I'm going ahead and just putting an even layer of that on each of my nails, and then I cure it in the UV LED lamp. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at my nails. I'm so happy. So if I can do this, if I can do it, y'all can do it. Like, literally did this in my kitchen. In my kitchen. And it looks like I just came from a nail shop. So I am beyond pleased with the finished product. The Makartt Polygel was very easy to work with. It's a little bit sticky, but using the 70% isopropyl alcohol was perfect, and it came with pretty much everything I needed. Y'all, like, this kit comes with a lamp. It comes with a lamp. So the value for this kit is amazing. It also comes with those 6 glitters. So I did play around with that with another set that I did, and I love it. Like, I love it. It's an awesome starter kit for you to get started and do your nails in your kitchen, y'all. Like, what? But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. And of course, it is my first time doing my nails at home. But if you follow me on Instagram, you already know I've done my nails 3 times at this point because your girl is addicted. And I am loving polygel. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, head over to Instagram, follow me at _MissBT. I'll have everything up here on the screen. And I also have a lovely coupon code with Makartt as well. So I'll have that linked in the description box for you guys. But if you go over to Makartt, use the code MissBT and you'll get 10% off of your purchase. So, all right, guys, until next time, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will talk to you later.